game number 2 between Epic Soul Strelok and PandaTank. A game of the round of 8 or 16? This is 8 already, right?
This is the round of 8, I believe. I'll double check it, but I'm almost positive that you're correct. This is the quarterfinal.
Man, such a big game. Of course, basically if you... Well, not basically. If you win this round, you're only 1 round away from making it all the way. Because you don't have to win the finals. All you have to do is win your semifinals.
The winner of this will get either Showtime, Tiefel, Wellmu, or Leibzerg. One of those 4.
Interesting stuff. Oh, man. It's nice to see Strelok making a good run as well, because it's been a while since we actually saw something from Strelok.
Yeah. The I Promise Terran.
I promise.
Beastie is probably going to be up against Tails next on the bottom half.
That's going to be a sick match as well. I would love to see that.
And the winner of that gets Cross.
That's going to be amazing too. Cross definitely left one hell of an impression on me. Like as I said, I saw him a lot back in the days and I already thought he was good. Last year at WCS Germany, I believe he had a pretty good result as well. Every now and then, I don't think he plays that much in the EPS Cups, but maybe Germans can correct me if I'm wrong. But I actually went through most of the results a few days ago and kind of saw the good old names: Ex-Lord Munchi, Hazu, Zoka, Hanfi, those guys. I didn't really see Cross.
How hard is this tournament, man? There's so many really good players. There's so many really good players that nobody even knows about. Yeah. Which is just so sick.
That's the case as well. When you look at a grid like this, people often look at like the top 32, top 64. But what you don't know is that there are Grandmaster League players losing 2 rounds before that already.
You got guys like Cross, who is generally unknown to the general public. You got guys like Storm, who looked so strong in the games he played.
Yeah, Storm looked very solid. Yeah, the Danish player is doing well. Fortunately, no more Danish pride in this tournament, but there are already 2 guys. I mean, Baby Knight should already be qualified, and of course, Bunny made it yesterday. For everyone who perhaps did not follow the previous qualifiers all that closely, this is day number 3. On day number 1, it was Happy and Daishi who qualified. Happy really kind of surprised me, Ben. I often tell you how incredibly good he was in Warcraft 3. Starcraft 2, he just never really seemed to have the same magic.
Looks like HOTS might be his game.
HOTS might actually be more his game. Daishi didn't surprise me all that much, because if you watch his game in Ace Team Story Cup, he's been absolutely amazing. Might just be the next big thing coming out of France. And then yesterday we saw Bunny making it. There's quite a bit of surprise as well. Danish Terran player. And of course we saw Feast making it by the skin of his teeth, taking out the PandaTank, who we are watching right now, of course, who is our red Protoss player, representing South Africa on the left top side of this map.
PandaTank's going to chrono out a Stalker.
Yep, he has 1 Zealot as well. Reaper opening for Strelok. If Strelok does it well, he's not going to bother with the Zealot. He's just going to try to pick off a Pro, but there's a Mothership Core now as well. So
that Reaper's not going to do any damage, but he does get a decent scout.
Sometimes it's really fun to shoot at the Zealot. Just do it. Boom. Let's get like first blood. Oh, he already took some blood, but he regenerates in the Zealot. Regenerates too, just a little slower.
But Zealot has shields, so he wouldn't bleed from that first shot. He'd have to get shot several times.
Well, the Reaper can shoot him enough to actually go through the shield. And just get like 1 real shot off and then go back. Strelok followed up with a reactor, which obviously means that his like marine production is a little late, but in the end all good, because he did not go greedy and did not wait for the bunker. Or did not wait with the bunker for a very long amount of time. He just dropped it immediately, and that's what you want to do. We've seen plenty of high-level PvTs even where Terran players just got a little bit greedy and suddenly struggle a lot with just simple Mothership core pressure with 1 or 2 gateway units. This is also annoying because you only have like 1 or 2 Marines. Wow, he went so greedy. If PandaTank sees this, God, I did not see that at all. Expecting him at least to make 5 to 6 Marines. Okay, we're gonna have 2 Widow Mines soon. I definitely hope that we're not going to see some good old 4-gate action.
We're not. He's going to drop forges, a forge, and a gate.
But there's no robo this game, which kind of gives me a feeling that he might want to go 3-gate aggression, which is not a good idea against these Widow Mines. Oh man, if PandaTank would have known what we could have, we known.
Look at how greedy Strelok is. Third command center.
He could have just run by this. Like he could have just ignored this one. That would have been sick.
Strelok's going to push right down and position these Widow Mines out on the map. This is going to buy him a little bit more room to work with.
Not just that, this is also already a little annoying push, certainly because there's no robo yet. The first thing I did was look at the natural because I want to see, is there a pylon there? PandaTank dropped the pylon immediately. This Reaper is really annoying as well because it's quicker than the Zealot. We do have, of course, Photon Overcharge. Mothership core over here. But he's going to need to get a cannon over here in the front because he needs detection. Otherwise, these Widow Mines are going to be so annoying. The Stark is buying a little bit of time.
And Strelok doing so much with so little. This is just a handful of units, but because of the strength of that Widow Mine, because of...
Oh, and PandaTank kind of overreacting even. Oh, if those two Hellions just cruise by and run into the main base, this is pretty bad. He does have a lot of Chrono Boost energy, so he can Chrono Boost out a lot of gateway units. But this is not like a real push where Strelok has to deal a lot of damage. No, Strelok just wants to get PandaTank away. He wants to see what's going on. And above all, he just wants to buy time for his third command center. Strelok playing very well.
Yeah. Again, I mean, just getting so much mileage out of those initial units.
This is a horrible position for...
third command center is done, man. He's going to be on triple orbital here in just a few seconds.
This is one hell of a comeback. This will be one hell of a comeback. Of course, guys, the next time we have a Zerg player, we will get Stefano here out on the set, and Stefano will bring you guys.
Might be out of Zerg, so are there any left?
I'm sure Loli is still left.
No, he's gone. Live Zerg versus Wellmu is the last one, I think.
Who is still playing?
Beastie.
No, we still have Tifo in the tournament. Tifo.
Is he?
Yes, Tifo's still in. But he's
I'll
playing right now.
Tab out to the grid.
Tifo's playing against Showtime, so it's Protoss against Zerg. Anyway, so focusing on this game, because of course we would like to see Stefano commentate a game of Zerg, and hopefully we will make that happen for you. 44 SCVs right now for Strelok against 38 pros for PandaTank. PandaTank just really overreacted to that little push, and he's in a very, very tough position right now. I would not really be able to say how he could come back from this, to be honest.
I'm having a hard time seeing it myself. He's behind in every way, man. He's economically hurting in terms of army supply. He's
he just he misread the situation and he went for the worst kind of opening that he could have gone for. Like, he wanted to put on some 3-gate pressure, but then there was extremely quick play, extremely quick Widow Mines for Strelok. Strelok went so greedy, just like a Marine and a Reaper into a bunker while already switching up the reactors and stuff. That's
and
so
now he's
sick.
meching, so once again, kind of staying a step ahead in terms of the transitions. PandaTank is going to make an Immortal or two, so.
But like, this worker count should be the other way around. It should be 55 against 44, and even then it wouldn't be bad for Terran because it's still triple orbital. PandaTank is going to get a good scout off right now, and it's not going to make him very happy. He's going to see all these Hellboys, he's going to see the tanks, and now he's even going to see this third orbital, and he has to know that this is not good.
It is a difficult position, to say the least.
Man, the fairy tale kind of died out a little bit here in this game. I mean, it's not over.
You never know.
I mean, maybe with some 6 stores, some Immortals, but I don't know. The pure power of this army that Strelok is going to be able to muster out in the next 2 to 3 minutes is overwhelming for a low economy Protoss.
PandaTank is going to push out on the map and see if he can make something happen. I don't know. Oh, Dark Shrine going down.
Run behind?
Go Dark Shrine. That's what they say. Day 9 made me do it.
Look at these cheeses. Combat and Deezer. I'd read a 6-pool. Wow, talk about Danish legends. X and Jesus.
Yeah. The original. A couple of Zealots going to harass Strelok's third base. This is going to be easily dealt with.
I don't really know what.
That is not an army that can challenge.
I think Panda is. I mean, Immortals are very good against armored units. It's actually funny that these Zealots are even able to get something done.
Surprising amount of damage. He killed 9 SCVs.
It's kind of ridiculous. This is. I mean, compare this game to like, whoa, PandaTank is cruising around like 48 APM. He's like, yeah, about this game. I don't really know what to do about it. We did have one medevac over here on the top side of the map, but there are cannons, and we had a warping over here as well. So Panda did not really lose more SCVs, not more than he lost early on.
Trying to stabilize, trying to get back into this thing. Got a Warp Prism on the way, so maybe some Warp Prism DT shenanigans could spin it back in PandaTank's favor, but Strelok is so far ahead, 150 supply.
And this army is so strong, like so incredibly strong.
He's basically at the A-move stage, I think.
Yeah. I mean, we have DTs now, but there are missile turrets in every base. Obviously, he's just going to save up energy. Did he also scout the Dark Shrine with a drop? I think yes, he did. Oh, no, he didn't. It was close. But I mean, we're going to just need Strelok to go like AFK while 10 DTs are slicing away at his army. So a little, I expected a lot more from this series, but I had very high expectations. Thought it was going to be awesome. I was ready to be excited, but
Prism's going to fly right over that Terran army, and PandaTank's like, ah, dang it.
It's a pretty strong army. I'm very surprised that he prefers to take this space rather than this space. Though Stalkers are also not very good units in this situation. Certainly not within tank range. Do you have DTs yet? No.
2 less Hellbats to deal with. That's good news.
Around
Still
26 more
disadvantage.
26 more to go, man. You know, I think right now if he would like march in with Hellbat only, he'd probably win.
I think you're about right, man. PandaTank's still trying to find an opening, but he doesn't even have supply to warp in with, man. He's just, everything is going wrong for the Panda. And Strelok, man, is really looking to be in top shape. I think this could be Strelok's day.
Yep.
Even catching the Warp Prism. There's the...
DCs are going to be annoying, no doubt. Oh, there's a Widow Mine here as well. Wow, Strelok. That's a good play. That's very solid play. And yes, the Dark Templars will be able to buy some time for PandaTank, but this army alone is strong enough to...
he needs to be sending them in one at a time to harass those tanks and stuff.
That would be nice.
But
certainly, he should have done that while the DTs were active over here to make it at least a little bit harder for Strelok. And Strelok potentially could have fell apart, but it's just not happening. He's producing 2 Immortals at a time. Double Robo all the way. Almost as good as double Rainbow.
Almost.
It's not as not quite as good.
Here we go. Strelok is unsieged and on the move. PandaTank has a lot of Immortals.
Look at this mech army, God, it's so strong.
I don't think it's going to matter, man. This is just an incredible force from Strelok. PandaTank's going to come out with everything. 180 supply against 120. And even Adebisi knows.
Even Adebisi can't bring this in the perfect.
The outcome is inevitable.
March of the Immortals. Boom, 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 boom.
Let's do this!
One time and one time only. All right. That was good as long as it lasted. All the Immortals will die, and with that, the hopes of PandaTank of qualifying today will die as well. It was so close yesterday, and not a good run today.
Yep, top 8.
Had a good run on the first day as well. First day was either top 16 or top 8, so close. Maybe tomorrow will be PandaTank his day, but for now, Strelok is advancing to the semifinals.